When I make videos for the channel, you might be interested to find out that quite a lot of research goes into the topics I do, despite me claiming that this is the laziest show on the internet, which it is, but behind the scenes there is quite a bit of work that goes into some of these videos, meaning that I am basically spending hours and hours reading articles online and researching the topics I'm making videos on. And as you might imagine, there's a lot of things which don't make it into full videos, and I basically compiled a list of all the facts that I found. All of the facts which aren't going to be made into full videos. Probably. And that's why we're here today. I'm going to give you 10 minutes of pointless facts. Hello! Welcome to Brain Spill, the laziest show on the internet. My name is Tank, and the format of this video is going to be a little bit different to a normal Brain Spill video, mainly because I'm basically just going to reel off a list of facts to you and waste 10 minutes of your time, but you clicked it and that's why you're here. Among my search for new and interesting video ideas, I had to sift through a bunch of information and facts which might be cool to you, but the idea of making a full-length video on one of these topics is probably not justified in itself. You can't get blood from a stone. So that's why I thought I'd make this video to still give you all the juicy information, but condense it down in one digestible video. And, well, if I ever make a video in the future on any of the facts I'm going to give you now, then I give you permission to go into the comments below and tell me, "Ha, I told you make a video on that at precisely this timestamp at this exact time." And I'll be like, "Oh, okay, you got me guys, alright? I mean, at this moment in time, I don't think they're going to be videos, but you know what, maybe we should just jump straight into it." And really, there's no particular order to this, I'm just going to start throwing facts at you. So, here we go. Australia is actually wider than the moon. The average person falls asleep in 7 minutes of being in bed. The longest wedding veil was longer than 63 football fields. The rain on Jupiter is actually diamonds. Apparently. The probability of a blue lobster existing is widely touted as being 1 in 2 million. Your heart beats over 100,000 times a day. San Francisco cable cars are the only national monuments that can move. The poop of a wombat is actually cubic. Yes, like Minecraft. The woolly mammoths existed at the same time that the pyramids were being built. A shrimp's heart is actually in its head. About 700 grapes go into a single bottle of wine. The infinity sign is called lemon skate. The longest bout of hiccups has lasted for about 69 years. Good number, that is. Recycling one glass jar saves enough energy to operate a television for 3 hours. During the Christmas period, just under 28 sets of Lego are sold every second. Walt Disney currently holds the most Academy Awards. Ancient Egyptians slept on a pillow of stone. I mean, I guess that's all they can find, so yeah, sleep on stone. Steve Jobs never let his children use iPads and kept their technology use to an absolute minimum. Like fingerprints, everyone's tongue has a different, unique pattern. A 73-year-old bottle of French Burgundy became the most expensive bottle of wine ever sold at auction in 2018, going for $558,000, or approximately £439,000. You can hear a blue whale's heartbeat from over 2 miles away. The natural predator of the moose is actually a killer whale. Sloths are 3 times faster on water than they are on land. M&M stands for Mars and Murray. The Spanish national anthem has no words. The company Nintendo existed at the same time as the Ottoman Empire. An iguana can stay underwater for 28 minutes. Those are some deep-ass lungs. Coca-Cola was the first soft drink ever to go into space. There are absolutely no moles in Ireland whatsoever. Elvis has only won 3 Grammys ever. Bakewell tarts were allegedly made by accident in 1820 by failing to make a jam tart. Humans share 60% of their DNA with bananas. 4 times more people speak English as a second language than as a native one. The national anthem of Greece has 158 verses. The crab apple is the only apple that is native to North America. This video was an absolute pain in the arse to edit and record, so I'll give you that one for free. A crocodile cannot stick its tongue out. Venus is the only planet to spin clockwise. There are more airplanes in the ocean than there are submarines in the sky. The unicorn is the national animal of Scotland. One Direction, Bruce Springsteen and the Backstreet Boys have never had a #1 hit song. Every year, 56 million people attend Major League Baseball games. Leonardo da Vinci invented the scissors. Polar bears are actually black, not white. Polar bear fur is translucent and only appears white because it reflects visible light. Beneath all that thick fur, their skin is black. Butterflies taste with their feet. A human is estimated to produce enough saliva in their lifetime to fill up 2 Olympic-sized swimming pools. That's a lot of spit. Apple is so successful that it has twice the amount of money in it than the US Treasury does. A baby puffing is called a puffling. The odds of getting a royal flush are exactly 1 in 649,740. The world's youngest parents were aged 8 and 9. They lived in China and had their children in 1910. Toto the dog was paid $125 per week for filming The Wizard of Oz. It's scientifically proven that liking this video will give you good luck for the next 7 years. That's not a joke. Actually, I implore you to hit the like button. Hong Kong has the most Rolls-Royces per capita. Baby sea otters actually can't swim. The only member of the band ZZ Top without a beard has a stage name called Beard. Candy floss was actually created by a dentist, of all people. The shortest flight in the world is 1.7 miles in distance and travels between 2 islands in the Orkney Islands, the flight being less than a minute long. In ancient Egypt, priests plucked every hair of their bodies, including their eyebrows and eyelashes. If Facebook was a country, it would have 1 billion more people than China currently has. The crown jewels contained 2 of the largest cut diamonds ever to exist on Earth. The film Wayne's World was actually filmed in just 2 weeks. The World's Happiness Report in 2020 says that the most happy city in the world by survey is Helsinki in Finland, whilst the least happy was Kabul in Afghanistan. As a matter of fact, the distance between London and Moscow is actually shorter than the distance from Sydney to Perth. Human teeth are the only part of the body which naturally can't heal themselves. In Elizabethan England, the spoon was so novel and prized that people carried their own folding spoons to banquets. A $1 bill costs 5 cents to make. The ancient Romans decided to start dropping a slice of toast into their wine for good health. In 1980, there was only one country in the world with no telephones: Bhutan. The Mona Lisa has no eyebrows. No, seriously, she has no eyebrows. Take a closer look. Baby rabbits are called kits. A Boeing 767 airliner is made of over 3 million parts. Almonds are members of the peach family. Americans on average eat 18 acres of pizza every day. The Pilgrims actually ate popcorn at the first Thanksgiving dinner. Maine is the only state with a single syllable name. Quebec City in Canada has about the same level of street crime that Disney World has. In every episode of Seinfeld, there is a Superman somewhere. Adolf Hitler, of all people, was nominated for a Nobel Peace Prize in 1939. Who on earth thought that was a good idea? Tyrophobia is the fear of closely packed holes. The Salvation Army has been sending Santa Claus-clad collectors into the streets since 1890. 1 out of 5 people in the world, that's about 1.1 billion people, live on less than $1 a day. The word typewriter is the longest single word that you can type using a single row of a standard QWERTY keyboard. The 100 folds in a chef's hat is meant to signify the 100 different ways you can cook an egg. Diana Ross, Jimi Hendrix and the Beach Boys have all never won a Grammy before. In 1895, the only 2 cars in all of Ohio crashed into each other. It takes roughly 2 years for a pineapple to fully grow. Talking about pineapples, a pineapple is not actually an apple or a pine. It's actually a combined mass of several berries. Christmas was declared a federal holiday in the United States on the 26th of June 1870. 80% of your body weight is actually your own blood. The eyes of an ostrich is actually bigger than its own brain. Kiss.com becomes the first modern dating website in 1994, followed by Match.com a year later in 1995. If the Apple company was a country, it would be the world's 27th largest country, between Venezuela and Belgium. And that, I believe, is going towards the 10-minute mark. And just for your own sake, I'm going to give you one more fact. 70% of all bacon consumed within the United States is eaten at breakfast time. And yeah, I thought I'd leave you with a nice bacon-related fact at the end because, I mean, it's bacon. Now we are finished. Hopefully that's around 10 minutes, and if it's not, then, well, for however long it lasted, I hope you enjoyed me rambling about random facts I found online. If you liked the video, be sure to like and subscribe. If you want to be notified as soon as I upload my next video, be sure to hit the bell button. And if you've got any ideas for what topics you'd like me to discuss next, let me know down in the comments below. As always, sources used in the video will be in the description. Despite the editing being a bit of a pain in the arse, and I'm saying that in the future because I'm not actually edited it yet when I'm recording this, but I imagine it will be, I think the actual idea of something like this is nice to do every now and again, in particular because I've spent a lot of time reading this, so I'm going to put it to some good use at the end of the day. So, if you liked it, maybe in the future, I don't know, a year or so's time, I might do another one. We'll have to see how it goes, but if you liked it, then let me know. I'll see you guys in the next video. Fantastic.